Hey guys, so on today's video, I'm going to show you guys how to do a simple true latte with almond milk. I know a lot of us don't really drink dairy. I'm not sensitive to dairy, but I typically prefer almond milk over any kind of milk when it comes to coffee. So that's what we're going to do today. And we're going to be using the Nespresso Vertuo Next Machine. So if you guys have this machine, then you guys can follow along with the recipe. And if you guys don't have it, you need it. I don't get fancy with my almond milk, so this is usually what I use. This is organic, unsweetened almond milk by the brand Silk. I usually get it at Costco. It's a really good deal for 3 cartons. And then I'm gonna use a nice little fancy latte mug. These you can get at World Market. If I can find them online, I'll link them below. Today's espresso pod is gonna be the Diabolito. So this one is a very intense dark roast espresso. So if you guys like a strong latte, then you guys will like this one. If not, I'm gonna put some other options on the side that you guys can use. This is gonna be a small latte because I'm only gonna do 1 shot of espresso. Usually with lattes, it's 1/3 espresso and 2/3 milk and then a little bit of foam. If I remember correctly, I think it's like a little bit of foam on top. So that's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna use this pod today, but there'll be more options of espresso pods that you guys can use depending on the roast that you guys like. But today, I'm gonna use this one. I also like using my Araschino. If you guys bought this machine, most likely you guys got the bundle because it's really a no-brainer. If you get the bundle, you almost get this one for free or maybe half off. These usually run for like $100, which is insane. I don't think they're worth $100, but it's nice that they bundle them with the coffee. So I'm gonna use my Araschino for the almond milk, and then we're gonna use the machine for the espresso. So I always like doing the milk first. So that's what we're gonna do first, because that one takes a little bit longer to froth. And once it's done, then you can pour it in your brewed coffee. The coffee brews in seconds. Give this little thing a shake. Somebody asked me how much milk I use in the comments. It's a really good question. When it comes to milk, not creamer, just milk, this little like thing that's inside the Araschino, it has like a little ball. So the milk I pour right before the ball is covered with milk. So I stop the milk right around here, right just before that little ball. So you guys can still see the ball right there. That's where I fill it up with milk. All right, so I got my milk. I'm just gonna go ahead and start frothing it. Cover it up and then press once. If you press 2 seconds, then it turns it on to the cold, but we don't want it cold this time, we just want it hot. While that froths the milk, I'm gonna brew our coffee pod. Espresso right here. I'm trying to show you guys without spilling it. I should have done a clear glass. Those are my favorite, but these are literally latte mugs. One thing I wanted to share with you guys is that if you wait 30 seconds, the milk disconnects, if that makes any sense, from the foam. So then when you pour it out, it's just milk, and then you can use the foam at the end. So I don't know if you can see, that's the foam on top, but all that's gonna come out is milk. So that's everything I'm gonna pour. And then the foam comes out at the end. And the almond milk does froth really nice. It's one of the few milks that I know that are alternative that froth nice. So almond milk is a really nice option. But you could make it a butter pecan latte. You could make it a hazelnut latte. Any kind of latte with the syrups. The Torani syrups are my favorite. These are the ones that I always get. I get them on Amazon. I have them linked below in my Amazon page if you guys want to check it out. But this is pretty much your basic latte recipe with almond milk. Today we'll do salted caramel. So I'm just going to pour. That was probably a lot. So I'm just going to use my little spoon and mix it up. And then we shall taste it. That is a really good latte. I don't know if you guys can see. I should have used... You know what? We'll use this so you guys can see how it looks on a clear cup. This is exactly why I didn't want to use a glass mug, because you could see the ring light, but this is pretty much how it looks. If you use 1 shot of espresso and then the 2/3 milk, it'll fit in these tiny little cups, which I love drinking my lattes out of there. That other cup is literally like a nice latte cup. But yeah, this is your basic almond milk latte, and again, you can flavor it to whatever flavor you prefer, or sugar in the raw, which is my preferred sugar. How do you guys do your almond milk latte, or just your basic latte? I would really like to know your different variations and what you guys like playing with as far as like the Nespresso Vertuo Next. There's definitely different things that you can change up. You can change up the pod, you could change up the syrups, you could change the amount of pods that you use. For example, if you go to Starbucks and you get a grande, most likely it's gonna have 2 shots of espresso and then the milk, so you're gonna definitely get more. This equates to almost like a tall at Starbucks because it's just 1 shot of espresso. I believe the venti has 3 to 4 shots of espresso and then the milk. So just depending on what you like I said, you could switch it up. But yeah, let me know what your latte recipe is down in the comment section below, as well as other video ideas that you guys would like to see. I am ordering my Nespresso pods because I ran out of a lot of them, and right now the only ones that I have are limited edition flavors that I got during the holidays. So as soon as I get those, I'm gonna do a 5 best pods that I like. And if you guys have any questions in that regard, leave them in the comment section because I will definitely try to answer them. If not, I'll make a video depending on the questions. But yeah, that is it for today's video. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye.